Hey, what's up, guys? D Halsey here again. All right, we came down off of our open, and we have filled the gap on the YM and on the ESs. And as you can see, there was a little tiny pullback into the ambush zone off of this little tiny move up. And I have placed a trade at on the YM of 11,495. First target just got hit. Stop moves up. It did not move up automatically. Okay. Um, Stop moves up to minus 10 from the entry price. And we're looking to. Now this is going to be the interesting part to see if this thing bounces off of its opening gap or continues to go lower. If you look right here from our this most recent high to our I guess our where we had bounced off of the opening gap, we're running right into an ambush trade to the downside. Um, there's going to be a battle. My estimation is that it's going to break through and we're going to go higher. It just kind of feels like we have positive breadth. It's positive 1.9 to 1. Uh, just kind of feels like it's going to go higher. But we'll see if we can get our second target hit here. I got in a little bit late. I had my order down here at 11,483, and it blew right. I mean, it came down to it. I was a little bit late placing my order. It would have been an awesome place to get in. I would have a free trade right now, but I got in a little bit late. So we'll see what happens here. See if I get in trouble with this. It was worth the risk, um, at least for me. But let's give it a minute here and just see what happens. Positive breadth. We started off with the trend trending down, had a low of 0.67, and then we've been going sideways, which to me means up. Like if I was looking at just this screen right here and trading just the market internals with the tick, um, right now would be a good entry if you're looking at the tick. You can see we have uh, positive volume, positive advances versus decliners on the NYSE and the NASDAQ. Okay, second target is hit. Move my stop up to break even, which will give me a free trade. I'll make $60 on this, the worst case scenario. And looking for the next target. Where should we be shooting for this thing? And I will probably front run the highs, 11,564, and I'll probably do it by 8. So 11,556. Let me see where our 20 point is. I mean, that's going to be a really, really large move. Let me just get this pulled up a little bit here. Just to do a little evaluation. Let's take a look at the ESs and just see where the highs are. 1269. If this thing's going to go, it's going to go, and we'll find out pretty quick here if this thing sells off into another ambush zone. Pulling from the highs, just most recent highs here, to our lows where the gap was, we're running straight into this ambush right here. So we have another possible consolidation period between on the ESs and on the YM right here. And it would more than likely, it might pull back here into another 50% line before it goes higher, or we could just chop in between these two levels here. Um, but I really feel like the bias is up. So we've increased breadth. We were at positive 1.9. Now we're at positive 2.1. Now I might get stopped out of this trade. I mean, I don't have much room on it, but my whole thing is I can have I can do this all day. I just place trades and get plus 10, and get stopped out for $60 a couple times during the day. But if I get a runner during the day, then I can have plus a couple plus 60s and have a trade that ends up being, a plus 40 points or plus 20, 30 points, plus 20 points for that matter, and just continue to do that until I get a runner. You just have to be really careful on your entries, and I unfortunately on this trade was not careful. I should have been diligent and set my order down here at the 11,484 area, and I would, if I get stopped out of this right now, if I would have placed my order per my rules, I'd still probably be in the trade and have the opportunity to see higher prices. But we'll see what happens. We're at 170 right here on the ticks, which is, it's a good opportunity for a tick hook to set up to the upside. Okay, we have a tick hook developing. So we get stopped out before it fully develops. Because we do have a lot of room here to come down, and the tick hook is failing, and I'm going to be stopped out. So let's start looking for another entry here. Stopped out. Okay, let's take a look here. 11,491. Place an order in there. I should front run this, but last time it came right down, and okay, I'm in. And the ES's, same thing as setting up right here inside these two ambush zones. We have an ambush trade. So I know this is kind of messy and there's 3 ambushes in here, but it looks like it's holding up on the ES's. See if I can get my first target hit. Positive 2.1. So the tick hook is developing. Excellent. Very close to the first target. Okay, first target's hit. It's about 7:47 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to pause this real quick until I get my second target hit. I'll be right back. Okay, second target has been hit, and now in a free trade, and stopped out. Well, that's the way it goes. You just keep plugging away. I mean, as you can see, you can have 3 of these trades, and you're doing pretty well. As my goals, I mean, every single day, I have very, very conservative goals. I like to make $360 a day, and if I make $360 a day, I'm running about, $1,800 a week. And once I make $1,800 a week, I always can seriously say that I want to stop trading for the week because I've hit my goal. I know what that kind of income can lead to over the course of a year, and I mean, that's basically why I'm doing these kind of trades, is to produce a little bit extra income for my family, and to me, this trade is still working. We could enter back into this trade here. The ESs look like they're still holding up. I just happen to get stopped out at break even. The ambush is a little bit weaker. So anyway, we'll see what else happens. Now I'm going to wrap this up. Take care.